I assembled 8,888 points of World Eaters, allied with Khorne demons, to battle a host of Black Templars. The Chaos God Khorne has a sacred number, 8. A kill counter has been activated to collect skulls for the Skull Throne, which represent deaths on the tabletop. The more units eliminated, the harsher conditions become, and the easier units will die. The first to 88 victory points appeases Khorne's insensate lust for blood and wins the game.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, here with Skari from Scarredcast. Let's jump right in!
A notable mention on the World Eater side is Khorne the Betrayer. As long as he gets into combat, the Blood God will be happy. The meat of my army is 8 units of 8-man Khorne Berserker squads. Their chainswords and axes want but one thing: fresh, devout meat. My heaviest hitters are my 3 Lords of Skulls. If I can tear up some Templar armor before my Zerkers get into combat, I'll be in good shape. On the Black Templar side, Augustine heads up this holy order of vow takers with a plethora of juicy character targets for Khorne's warriors. A healthy amount of skulls represented by Crusaders are present in this force, supported by Land Raiders and Dreadnoughts. This classic Space Marine army knows its place on the battlefield.
This battle of brawn and devotion is a custom scenario crafted by myself and Skari. Khorne's sacred number is 8, and boy do we pay homage to that. For starters, each of us will begin the game with 80 command points. These will not be generated at the start of our turns like they normally would. To make things burn even brighter, we've removed the command reroll stratagem. This will make the result of the dice mean that much more. On the flip side, we've removed the restriction to use a stratagem only once per phase. So as long as there are command points to spend, we can use the same stratagems as much as we want. To add some more blood and fire to the pile of skulls, we've crafted a global rewards of Khorne table, which has 8 unlockable conditions. Each time the requirements are met for a result, the reward will affect both players. Lastly, the favor of Khorne table. At the beginning of each of our turns, so long as we've killed a single model in the previous fight phase, we may roll on the favor of Khorne table and apply the results for the remainder of that turn. Victory points will be awarded as follows. There are 8 objectives on the table, numbered 1 through 8. At the beginning of each battle round, we'll roll an 8-sided dice. The resultant dice roll makes the corresponding objective worth 8 victory points, scored at the end of each player turn. Every other objective held is worth 1 victory point. When killed, each character is worth 8 victory points, scored at the end of each player turn. The first to 88 victory points wins. Strap in, my fellow warriors of blood. You're in for the fight of your life.
Trust in the Emperor at the hour of battle. Trust to him to intercede and protect his warriors true as they deal death on alien soil. Turn their seas to red with the blood of their slain. Crush their hope, their dreams, and turn their songs into cries of lamentation. I vow to uphold the honor of the Emperor.
Now for the time to see who goes first. Rolling a d6, whoever wins must go first.
I don't wanna. No, I'm just kidding. I do wanna.
3, 1,
no!
Khorne first.
Oh, that's okay. Come get some.
Start a battle round 1, seeing which objective marker is worth 8 victory points. We know what they're all counted as, and it's number 7, which happens to be this one.
That one. Ooh,
8 victory points.
That's worth 8?
Oh yes. Yes indeed, my brother. Oh, can you feel it?
I can definitely feel it.
And moving up onto this objective, blocking the way. Oh yes, it's going to be a traffic jam right here. I'm getting ready for you, man. And Khorne's Rhino is moving up. Oh, would you look at that? Those two are popping smoke, by the way.
Mine's a reactionary smoke.
Lord of Skulls. Look at this. Isn't this a beautiful sight? Time for the tide of traitors. These cultists are gonna be repositioned over there to mess you up.
No, that's not fair. I don't want cultists coming out from all sides. I love how Dave is having so much fun moving so many models. Right, Dave?
Now it's time to shoot you, because I actually have some shooting in my army, Skari.
You definitely do, and you're being very smart and not letting my drop pods land in the back.
No.
Tactics from a Khorne army.
Ooh.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Gonna start off with some last cannon shots. You know what? I see this big can filled with bodies inside, and that's what Khorne actually wants.
I will use smoke launchers.
Okay, so -1 to hit.
That's right.
Well, here we go. 2 hits, 3s to wound. That's 2 wounds.
Very nice. 2 go through.
And damage, 9.
Ooh. Down to 7 wounds remaining.
Second last cannon's back here firing at that, because I want to open them up.
The one Land Raider Crusader.
All
Ooh,
hits.
Very nice.
3's to wound. 3 wounds.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Land Raider. You got this, baby. Only 1 goes through. I only have 5 wounds left.
Boom.
Just 1 went through. Yeah, it's 5 up invulnerable save. Because of my vow, mister.
Oh, your vow.
And I have a 2 up save. They have a 2 up save.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
So there were some heavy bolter shots that we didn't get on camera, hence the reason why you're down a little bit more.
Correct. He has 1 wound left.
Let's do the Havoc launchers.
Oh, this is a big money.
It's
I
a
have
nothing
1 wound
weapon.
left on him.
Nothing weapon. See many shots.
One
Only 1
shot?
shot, but 1 wound left. It might do it.
That's all I need.
Hitting on a 4.
It does.
Wounding
it
on a
does. 6. Strength 4. Right?
Yeah.
Good job, Land Raider Crusader. You are blessed in hull.
6 heavy bolter shots now into the bikes over there. Oh, that's a good amount of hits there.
Nice.
And
Okay, so 2 bikes go down.
last cannon shots. All hits, Skari.
Nice.
And only 2 wounds.
2d6 damage.
Okay. And
Kills 1, kills another.
morale test now on the bikers.
Okay, I lost 4, the leadership 8. Yes, insanely courageous. Filthy heretic.
Here's a sad fact. More than 43% of you guys watching are not subscribed. So if you subscribe within 8 days of this video's release, I will randomly give out 8 boxes of miniatures. Because seriously, why are you not subscribed? Have you been watching all this time without subscribing? Khorne demands subscriptions. By the way, it helps if you like and comment on the video. If you subscribe within 8 days of this video being posted, I'll randomly choose 8 subscribers to get boxes of miniatures. Should this be one of the 8 that I'm giving away? Oh sure, why not? That's it, super simple. Back to the game.
At the end of World Eater's turn 1, I score a total of 12 victory points. 4 victory points for those single objectives, and 8 for the objective that is worth 8 victory points.
Turn 1, first thing I'm gonna do in my command phase is, awaken the machine spirit, which will allow this Land Raider Crusader to act at full wounds.
What? All that work for nothing.
Correct. Hear me, brothers, as I intone the litanies. I'll be using 2 command points for Bombastic Delivery. Bombastic Delivery allows me to intone a litany automatically. So he's gonna give Litany of Divine Protection to the Terminators, giving them a 5-up ignore damage. And it allows him to do an additional litany on top of the additional litany that he knows. So he's gonna do all 3 of his litanies. Marshal Augustine will also give the Terminators Chapter Master rerolls. The Apothecary will pick the Assault Terminators to have the Assault Doctrine active from his Crusader Helm. Venerable Dreadnought Alexander will intone Wisdom of the Ancients, giving reroll 1s to hit to all core units within 6. The Relic Contemptor Dreadnought will also do Wisdom of the Ancients and give reroll 1s to hit for everyone around that's core as well. The Land Raider Crusader will use Shock and Awe to dislodge its occupants. Don't let the Terminators come and murder us in the backfield, yeah!
That's why I love Skari.
And here he goes, and once again, I shall use Shock and Awe! Blah, 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 blah. Go, Terminators, go!
I see my quarry. And now you will die to the other Vindicator. Chaos Vindicator. It is time to fell the heroes, or the champions of the fell Chaos Gods. The Storm Talon will start the shooting phase by shooting at that Bloodthirster to try and offset the command points or the victory points you got from your 8-point objective.
A good lead.
Assault cannons. On 5s to wound, 2 at AP2.
5 up saves for me. Oh, both go through.
1 damage each.
You tickle me with your shots.
Typhoon rocket launcher will now fire its crack rockets at the same beast. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Ooh. 5 up invulnerable save. Yes.
The Dave mark protects. Now the next Storm Talon will also fire into the same target.
Those shots managed to take 1 wound off. Now for
Storm Raven. The rockets. 1 hit. 1 invulnerable save.
And here it is. Oh, it saves it.
Oh no.
And for some
cannons.
assault cannons.
2 more.
And 1 goes through. And after all of its other shots, only the heavy bolter manages to do a little more. He's down to 10 wounds. Devastators, Dreadnought, this Land Raider, and all the other Crusaders, they killed all of the bikes, and 8 out of 10 of the Bloodletters on this objective. Uh-oh, thinning the rakes on this side.
This Land Raider Crusader has been firing at the Bloodthirster that I've tried to focus down.
Down to 6 wounds.
I still have 2 multi-melter shots. Needing 3s to hit. Oh, only 1 hit. Needing 3s to wound. No, does not wound. Khorne really favors that Bloodthirster. Terminators will use Fury of the First to get +1 to hit. All the Stonebolters are going to target the Bloodletters, iconic demons of Khorne, while the Cyclone, the rocket launcher, is going to try and take out that Bloodthirster. The Emperor has guided our bolt.
Every single shot went through. I failed all of my saves on the Bloodletters.
Good. Purge them! Purge the... Now, I want to say Heretic and Xenos, but you're not Xenos.
Neither!
You're just a demon.
Just a
Purge the
demon.
demons. The 2 rockets.
Into the Bloodthirster now.
On 3s to hit, rerolling 1s thanks to the Marshal nearby. He does. Needing 3s to wound. 2 invulnerable saves this time.
This could possibly take me out, Skari.
I've tried.
Oh, they both go through. What are you going to roll? This could take him out.
12.
Oh!
Yes! Yes! I've got 1!
And after everything there has made its shots into the units over here, you took off 9 wounds from this Lord of Skulls and another 8 wounds from that Bloodthirster.
So on this side of the table, Vindication! This Vindicator is going to vindicate your Vindicator.
He sees that, he accepts the challenge, he will only fire back at you.
Correct. Challenge accepted. D6 shots.
3.
Needing 3s to hit. Oh no! 3s to wound. Okay, at least 1. Hoo-yah!
2.
No, not enough to bracket you.
On over to this side of the flank, all of these things except for this one biker with plasma and over there have shot at these units, clearing out the bikers and a large portion of these cultists. There's 1 biker left.
I think I will overcharge my biker's plasma gun and then bolters.
Bolters kill 3 more and moment of truth. Moment of truth.
No, I didn't want that to happen. You have killed Brother Bikero.
Out of all your hits and wounds, 3 go through. Let's see if I can make these saves a -1.
Only AP1, only AP1.
Oh,
yes!
It's enough to finish them off.
Yes, get out of here. Chaplain Iago, stepping out of the drop pod, will use Commanding Oratory to do the Canticle of Hate, giving everyone within 6 inches +2 to their charge rolls and spending 2 more command points. This Land Raider Crusader will use 1 command point to assault launchers. The Mauler Fiend, will you duck for cover or brace?
I will have 1 less attack.
Duck for cover.
Oh, yes.
These Assault Terminators are going to charge both the Rhino and the Mauler Fiend.
7, not an 8.
Unlock the Fury of Khorne just yet. Big Crusader Squad is going to do the same. They are 9 inches away, +2. The Chaplain, they do get rerolls for free because they are Black Templars.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there you go. The assault terminators will attempt to block the way and charge both of those rhinos. Okay, they need an 8, so a 6 rolled. Oh, so close, Khorne. Khorne just with his little.
I think he's reserving it for the World Eaters, man.
Oh, actually, that makes sense.
I feel it.
Marshal Augustine sees his faithful sword brethren go up to the fray. He needs a 9, and he's just out of 6. I mismeasured that, but that's okay. 9! No. He gets a reroll for the Emperor. Oh, so close.
Not 8 again.
And over here, the Crusaders need an 8 to get to the bloodletters, so I will be targeting both.
No.
Let's try that again.
Let's try it again.
That's not
You
good.
don't like it.
That's not good.
Out of the first wave of attacks from those neophytes,
And initiates.
over around about 60 attacks.
A little bit
Saved
less
a
than
lot. You took off 3. Now it's time to interrupt.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes. Into your Terminators. These attacks are demon forged. I am -1 because you threw something at me, a frag bomb.
-1 attack. -1 attack.
-1 attack.
Correct.
But you did charge, so look at this, look at this. Okay, re-rolling those. Okay.
Are they death to the
get
false
that.
emperor?
No, unfortunately. 2s to wound.
You need 3s to wound, my good sir.
3s to wound.
Because of my
Re-rolling.
vow.
Oh, look
Because
at that.
of my
3
vow.
go through.
And I'm just gonna go on lightning claws. 5 ups. 3 of them go down. Oh no! 1, 2, 3.
Lash your tendrils. Oh, look at the hits. And 3s to wound, because I can never do better than that. So let's re-roll that for Demon Forge. So 4 go through, -2. See what you got.
Cool. So lightning claw. He takes 2 damage.
Yes, he does.
He's okay.
Yeah,
He takes 2
dead.
damage, and then 1 thunder hammer is okay. The assault terminators feel the loss of their brothers and will pile in to fight against the Mortar Fiend using another Fury of the First. 3s with the thunder hammers. Very nice.
That's a nice roll.
Wounding on 3s. Oh, they are not happy that you
Goodbye,
murdered.
Mother Fiend. 5 up. Stranger things have happened.
He's dead. Does he explode?
Do I explode? Oh! Yes, I do. Let's roll for your Terminators first. Oh, that's too
5
bad.
up, ignore.
That's too bad.
They take 1.
And my lord is within 6. Ah, that's what I needed for you.
It was rigged to blow. The large Terminator squad has just piled in. I'm gonna do 4 onto this rhino and 4 onto this rhino with Tim the sergeant attacking that rhino, but that is already wounded.
And Fury of the First.
Giving them +1 to hit. They do have Chapter Master rerolls as well, so they just reroll all hit rolls. So into the unwounded rhino. Needing 3s to hit.
And after all rerolls and wounds, that's 6 at -3.
Because they're in Assault Doctrine thanks to my Crusader Helm.
And that's another
That's
death.
a lot of damage.
Do I explode?
No.
I don't. Berserkers now disembarked. Let's see if any of them die. Only 1 dies, which isn't too bad. And for the other attacks onto the other rhino, which is already wounded.
Sergeant Tim, with his Master-crafted Thunder Hammer, has put 4 damage Super Hammer.
-3, looking for 6s. I only made 1, 3 go through. That means
12 damage.
that's destroyed. Do I explode? I don't. Disembark my Berserkers. Let's see how many possibly die. No ones, no ones, no ones, no ones!
Oh, and this is kill tally number 8.
Or watch that!
The Terminator Assault Squad has lost 4.
Yes, they have.
They are okay. And that's the only morale that I can fail.
Over on this side, my cultists, they lost a lot, so I need a 1. No, they fail, and that is the first failed morale. And then over on this side, the Bloodletters, for morale, I also fail. He goes in on a 1 or a 2. Oh, he's still in this game. Combat attrition, to take 1 away, rolling 9 dice on 1s and 2s. Oh, it's additional
Holy
5, that
moly.
run. Let's do this. End of Black Templars, turn 1, Skari scored 5 victory points for holding objectives and 8 victory points for killing a character, for a total of 13, beating me by 1 victory point at the end of the first battle round. And because 8 units were killed, that has unlocked the Fury of Khorne, giving all units an additional -1 AP in close combat.
What an awesome end to Battle Round 1. Skari, thoughts, surprises?
That Mauler Fiend on the flank really did a number on my Terminators, and I was not expecting for half of that squad to just disappear. But my hope is the Assault Terminators in the center, I want them to hold like a wall of faith against the darkness. And if one of them survives next turn, that'll be a moral victory for me.
What really surprised me this round was when you actually killed 8 units in total, because I didn't kill any units on my turn. My hope for turn 2 is that I can inflict enough wounds on a single unit in one round of combat where you fail 8 saves. Ooh. And if that happens, everything on the board is -1 armor save and -1 invuln save. Start a battle round, turn 2. Which objective marker is worth 8 victory points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, 8. It's 7 again.
No!
Skari.
Those cultists have given you so many points.
Now, because I killed 1 model in the previous phase, I get to roll on the Favor of Khorne table. My characters re-roll hits and wounds. First things first, gonna disembark these Khorne Berserkers on this flank because look at all those juicy skulls for the Skull Throne.
There's no juice in any skulls.
Oh, there's so much juice, and we can taste all the red punch.
Bah.
Over here in the middle, these Khorne Berserkers are gonna move towards all of those juicy characters, which are worth 8 victory points each. These 4 cultists on this side, I'm gonna tide up traitors them.
What madness!
The restrictions removed for this game.
Oh my goodness! Ah.
And my Blood Reaper's gonna move up, of course, because he's a Bloodletter and he's gonna go towards that combat. Everything else that has disembarked, gotten into position where it can charge easily. And then look at these units that have come down from Deep Strike. We have some of these Obliterators which are in range of this Chaos Lord because there's a little bit of shooting before the onslaught of the Khorne phase.
Oh, the corn. The corn is delicious.
On to the shooting. This is very important that I kill it before other things happen. So I'm gonna split fire. I'm taking a chance. I already failed with a crack grenade and some other stuff. So we have 4 last cannons into that fresh.
All the last cannons?
Yes.
I'm gonna smoke launcher him too.
Oh, yes, and you've already smoke launched this one. Havoc launcher there first.
Okay, how many?
Okay, 4, that's not
4
bad,
shots.
that's not bad.
Decent. I don't want to see that.
5, because it's strength 5. That's 2. Good job. Now for the heavy bolter. Come on, come on, come on. 4s, only 2, 5.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And now for the last cannons into that one. Let's see what happens. Okay, only 2 hit.
Okay.
Only 2 hit. 3's the wound. 2 wounds.
5 ups.
Oh,
only
it's that one that went through. And how much damage? A 5.
Oh, decent. 11 left.
Now for the Lord of Skulls, making all his shots. It's really important that I kill this. So I'm actually gonna split fire once again. I have not learned my lesson. Hades Gatling Cannon into the Land Raider itself, and then I'm going to Gorestorp Cannon into all the rest. So let's do those first. 2d6, that's 8, Khorne wants it! Now I did Demon Forge this, so I spent a CP on that. I need 3s, because I can't wound you on 2s, and I get 2 2s there, but I can reroll that.
They count as a fail, because of transhuman. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you get to, even though the old ones.
So 1 more goes through, so that's 7 in total, -2, 2 damage apiece.
5 little neophytes, I'll roll them first. 5 up invols.
Ah, stop it!
Only 3.
80s Gatling Cannon now.
Go smoke, go!
Oh, look at
a decent amount of
this,
rerolls.
yeah.
Can't reroll that 3, and that's a weird convoluted rule which you can yell at the screen at later for.
4 is to wound, re-rolling. I think
nice amount of rolls.
I think it's good. I think
you
it's
think?
good. That's 8
You think?
wounds.
You
Khorne
don't.
wants
You've never
that.
seen me roll
Khorne
8 saves at once.
No, I
If
haven't.
I fail 8 saves, nah, it's in close.
It's in close combat, yeah.
Come on,
Got my hopes up a little bit.
Raider. Needing force.
Oh, we got close though. I only failed 3. Does it explode? Does it explode? No, it doesn't.
You finally killed it.
Moving on down the line here, we had this Lord of Skulls fire off a whole bunch of shots into those Terminators, killing a lot of them.
2?
They killed half the unit.
There you go.
You like that? Tim tanked so many of those shots. I couldn't
He has
believe
1
that.
wound left, but he has saved so many of his brothers
Ridiculous amounts.
from shooting. Tim.
And that's Tim right there. What a hero. Moving on over here, we have this Chaos Lord in jump pack with a supercharged plasma pistol, gonna shoot at this Land Raider, which only has 2 wounds
and
left.
-1 to hit. Is your plasma unmodified 1s you die? Because if not, you die on 1s and 2s, and you can't reroll 2s.
I will still roll it.
Yes!
Oh.
Damn it, it's a 1! No!
All right, okay, re-rolling. 6.
Oh, get out of here. No, not
All
cool.
right, now wounding on a 4. Ah!
Yes!
Whew. And now for the obliterators that have dropped down, I think I'm gonna actually split fire. First unit is gonna fire 1 into the Land Raider and the other 2 into the Terminators. Strength 8, AP 2, 2 damage is what I rolled.
Yep.
So into the Land Raider first.
Correct.
4s. Yeah, because you pop smoke, yeah.
I did.
So that's 4 hits. Now I did
4s.
Veterans.
Ooh, 3s.
So 3s to wound.
Good old veterans of the long war.
Okay, that 1 sucked. AP 2, so 4 up.
4 ups. It's gonna go down.
It will, because 2
Does it
damage.
explode?
Oh, it was almost a 6.
Bye-bye, Land Raider. Classic Land Raider.
Now, because we already killed the amount of units that have reached 8, all the other unit deaths don't matter right now.
They do not.
Now, for the other obliterators, I rolled
8 strength, decent AP, AP 3.
AP 3, and then 3 damage.
3 damage, correct.
I'm gonna choose to fire at this Leviathan,
You are.
because you have the damage rounded up, so it's 2 damage still.
It is.
Veterans of the Long War on these guys, so another CP for that.
And I'm smokescreen.
You definitely are.
I think I spent more on smokescreen than on any other stratagem.
Hitting on 4s. Oh, look at all those 3s, that sucks. I
Good
re-rolled
old
the 1 because of the Lord.
smokescreen.
So in retrospect, I'm not gonna spend a CP on Veterans because
right.
I can't wound you in better than 3s.
Correct.
So,
Get your CP back.
by the way, look at all those 3s that benefited you.
Smokescreen.
All right, gonna wound you now in 3s.
Ooh, decent roll.
Not bad. Okay, 5. And -3.
So I get 5 ups. Ooh. I only take 4 damage.
And now for the vendetta. For this Vindicator, shooting at that Vindicator. I see you.
I'm gonna smokescreen.
I'm go. Are you really?
Yes,
I
am.
can't smoke screen.
I know you can't.
Well, I'm just gonna get a better hit than you.
Hopefully not.
D6. Getting 4. Okay,
Okay,
decent so far.
okay,
All right,
okay.
so 4s, yeah.
Yeah. You get to reroll 1s though because your captain's nearby.
Yeah,
and
Chaos Lord. All right.
you don't have that whole core
No.
rule.
Okay.
Only one. Only one.
Same thing. All right.
Yeah.
So wounding on 3. That's a wound.
5 up invul here. Yes.
Bloodthirster will charge the Leviathan.
I shall overwatch you, foul demon.
So you take out a lot of wounds. You took off 8
I did
wounds.
8 wounds. Good job, Leviathan Dreadnought.
Let's see what I get on my charge. That's a 5. I'm
enough.
definitely in. Boom. All right, let's do this in succession. Who's going to take the glory of rolling an 8 for the charge?
Who are you rolling for?
I'm going to roll for the Lord of Skulls into your Terminator, who can't
I like
Overwatch.
It. I like it. No, he cannot overwatch.
There we go.
Yes.
What do I get?
No guns.
An 8! Hey!
Oh!
Khorne wants
You
it!
did it!
Yes! 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 And then now I've rolled everything else, has except for 1 unit.
This was-
right there, the most
Oh.
important unit, because you got so many HQs, which are worth 8 victory points each, and I even re-rolled with the Icon of Wrath, and I failed it!
The only reason you did is you failed because you wanted to target him.
I did want to target
It
him,
added,
because
like,
look at them, there's 3
2 to
HQs.
3 inches.
There's 3 characters potentially, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got greedy.
If
That's
anyone's
too
greedy,
bad.
it would be Khorne. Khorne would be greedy.
Khorne wanted it. So unfortunately, those Khorne Berserkers are doing nothing. They're out in the open. But every other Khorne Berserker unit is in that I want to be in.
I will spend a command point on this Crusader squad, on these Terminators, and on this Crusader squad to vicious riposte, which means every mortal you kill of mine, I'll bounce back mortals on a 5+ to a max of 6 mortals to each of your units that are attacking.
That's brutal.
So even if I die, I'm hoping to take somebody with me.
Huge question here. Who do I go first with out of all the units that have charged? Final result was the Khorne Berserkers that have charged your Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators, with Tim in the front because he's going to tank all the attacks. So what I'm going to do is spend 2 CP for 2 strats,
Correct.
Wild Fury and Stoke the Nails. Because Tim is unaffected by AP 1 and 2, therefore I need to Wild Fury to give myself an additional AP. That, in combination with the already Fury of Khorne unlocked additional AP for close combat, is -3 for my attacks.
I think you have the perfect solution for this problem ahead of you.
Next, I have Stoke the Nails.
Correct.
Which explode on 5 and 6s for the hits for the Death to the False Emperor.
And you have 35
attacks.
exploding 5s, and Khorne is within an inch.
So I can reroll my hit rolls. So,
Let's go to the rolling and let's kill Tim.
A lot of dice.
My goal is to kill Tim.
I just found out Tim was a unit sergeant. He's not even a character. All this work.
Oh, look at all the
He's
5s and 6s.
He's worth 0 points for you.
Rerolling the misses. Thank you very much, Khorne. Extra stoke the nail attacks. And rerolling the misses. Excellent. Wow, look at how many extra attacks from Stoke the Nails. 3s to wound!
A lot of wounds.
Total of 30 wounds.
Needing 4s. Okay, 8. I just failed 8 saves. In one go!
Yes, you did! Oh my goodness!
Okay, after all that, I failed 18 saves. Now I need 5 up, feel no pains. Thanks to the purity of the Templars. So Tim goes down.
Yes.
3, 4 more Terminators, and 1 takes 2. So Tim will go down.
Yes, I think that was the right choice.
Yes. And then 1,
So satisfying.
2,
Oh, I love it.
3.
Look at all these skulls.
5 of them died. Vicious riposte. Can I kill some of these Khorne berserkers? Take them with me. No.
Not a single one!
Poor Terminators. So I will interrupt with the flanking Crusader squad, and they will attempt to do some damage before they all go to their deaths.
And out of all your attacks, and because you have better AP, plus you got lightning claws, we have rolled all the dice, and they all
Death to
failed.
the traitors, I say. Death to the traitors.
Well, that's that over there. I'm gonna go next with this Berserker unit because let's face it, this is the Khorne phase, and
It is.
without charging Berserkers, there is no game. My favorite part of the game right now, they're gonna attack those,
Crusader squad at 19 strong.
spending a command point on Stoke the Nails once again so that I can explode on 5s and 6s.
You only get reroll 1s though. There's no Khorne the Betrayer nearby.
Chaos Lord and Exalted Champion, I can reroll a lot. Hitting on 3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh, yes.
With your captain, and then lots of extra attacks. Nice.
Rerolling those misses. Nice. 16 Stoke the Nail extra attacks coming in, rerolling these 1s. Thank goodness. Look at all the 1s, Skari. Look at all the 1s. And 3s to wound. Rerolling fails because of Exalted Champion. Nice. 32 wounds.
Okay, so 9 at a time here. And so 1 lives. Yes, excellent. That's another 8 failed saves in a go. Okay, and then we have the regular initiates on 5s as well. 6, 7 out of 18. So 7 of them have gone down, and I still have a few more saves to go. Well, vicious riposte with all 17. And I do 5 mortal wounds in return. That was brutal.
Wow.
After that, I will counteroffensive once again and go with my Terminator Sergeant over here, and he will use Death to the Traitors to re-roll hit rolls against your Jump Pack Lord with his Thunder Hammer, hitting on 4s. And re-rolling. Good. And then wounding on 2s. And they're all +1 AP, so AP 3.
I'm only 2 wounds remaining, so I gotta make all of these 4-up invuln saves.
That's right, with his Sigil of Chaos.
Oh, he survived!
No!
He survived!
Oh, he tried so very hard.
Khorne cares not from whence the blood flows, unless you interrupt the flow of blood. Blood for the blood god!
And over here, I'll go with my attacks. I'll fight twice here for the second time with these Khorne Berserkers and finish off those Terminators.
Excellent.
We got 30 attacks here. Hitting, rerolling everything because of Khorne. 19 extra Stoke the Nail hits. Wounding on 3s. 28 wounds with regular attacks.
14 times 2 4s. Ooh,
Oh my
I only take
goodness.
5.
Oh my goodness.
Second one,
Stop it. Oh, there it is.
I only take 8 plus 5, so feel no pain. 5 ups.
Yes.
Vicious riposte. Will I actually kill someone? Yes, I got one.
You got
Good. We have sold ourselves dearly to blunt the attack, brothers. Counteroffensive and Death of the Traitors, brothers.
Interrupting with the 2.
That's right, they're gonna attack the Khorne Berserkers. Power Axe just has 2 attacks, because that's how awesome he is.
Boom.
And Death of the Traitors, yes. Nothing. No. And then a single chainsword guy with 4 attacks. Death to the Traitors.
Oh, you got lucky.
Needing 4s. Yes, 2 at AP 2.
And 5 ups. Oh, 2 more die.
Hooray!
And that's 2 more deaths.
Blarg. Blarg. There is 1 left alive, which I was hoping to kill. However, if you do kill those two, there's still a chance I can kill you with the last riposte.
And then I'll attack with these berserkers against your Leviathan Dreadnought.
Here they come.
Oh, yes. You know what, Skari? Instead of doing that with the berserkers, I'm gonna attack with the Bloodthirster, because the Bloodthirster hasn't gone in close combat yet. So I wanna see what he does. So I hit on 3s also because I'm bracketed.
Very nice.
But any 6s, I score an additional hit. 3s to wound. That's 5. I will take that.
5 up invulnerable save. The Emperor protects. I take 3 of your so-called hits.
This is a Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage with his massive axe, so I rolled 2,
so D6. I take 3.
Pick the highest.
Yeah. I take 5. So that's 8, I have 2 left. And I take 2. That will kill him.
That will kill him. Excellent.
Does he explode?
Nope.
He goes down.
Ah, yes.
So you did kill both of them with the Power Fist.
I did.
Vicious riposte. You've taken 5 wounds so far on that unit. You take 1 more. Will I kill the berserkers? No.
1 berserker alive.
Oh,
that is dangerous.
Shame.
And this Lord of Skulls took out your last remaining Terminator. Oh yes. 2 CP for that brave champion berserker for braving that combat, so he's gonna stay there and not run away. End of World Eater's turn 2. I get 2 each for the 4 objectives that I hold, and I get 8 victory points for the super objective that I hold. Bringing the score 28 points for World Eaters to 13 for the Black Templars. At the beginning of Black Templars turn 2, I did do some final movement, shenanigan consolidation, pile in second fight phase movements and all that at the end of my turn, and I have repositioned my units, including that Khorne Berserker squad right there that didn't actually attack the Leviathan Dreadnought, but did move in and pile into that Thunderfire cannon.
Well, just the gunner.
Just the gunner.
They're 2 separate units.
You did manage to kill one of my berserkers.
I did.
But that's fine, I'm engaged and you can't shoot at me unless you disengage.
Well, yes, the Thunderfire is they're just gonna move back and probably shoot something else.
That's fine.
We're gonna go ahead and put the Crusader helm on the veterans. Chaplain Iago in Litany of Hate to give reroll hit rolls to everything within 6 inches, while the Master of Sanctity has given my Marshal a 5-up ignore damage and +1 attack with Fervent Fervor. So command phase is done. There's nobody to heal, nobody to bring back. It's very kind of you not to engage my Vindicator so that we can continue our Vindicator duel.
Oh, it's not kindness, it is honor. Honor of the Vindicators.
I've had a 12-strong Crusader squad disembark from the Storm Raven and an Ironclad Dreadnought.
What?
While the other unit has fallen back to enter, doing a switcheroo. I killed an enemy unit in close combat or an enemy model and get the Fury of Khorne.
All right, roll it up. Let's see what you get. 2.
I have gained a command point. Hey, I've been spending a lot more command points than you have.
You're not wrong.
So I'm okay with 1 more.
Positioned all of your dudes on the side.
Well, you made a good job of just move blocking me here and putting all your characters behind the Mauler Fiend.
Come get it.
Come get some.
Come through the wall of Berserker.
In a display of tactics. My little scouts are getting out. They're just gonna surround this rhino and stop the berserkers from leaving the rhino by holding the doors like this.
Do your worst.
If you let them out, we die.
Open this door. What's on the other side of it?
No.
Come on.
No.
Beginning of your shooting phase, I'm gonna warp surge my Bloodthirsters, because, you know, haven't done that in the past. Why don't we institute it now?
They have a better save now.
Do your worst. 4-up invuln save.
Fine, I'll just bolter you to death.
Good into the shooting phase here. You had a lot of Meltas 4 to be exact. You have a Melta. Oh, and your Plasma Pistol killed himself.
He did.
I'll try to kill this rhino.
To do a total of 4 wounds.
Damage. Now, look at this. Devastator squad trying to take off more. Now, you do have 2 supercharged plasma cannons and a heavy bolter that went through. Here's the first plasma. Failed.
Okay.
Second plasma.
Okay.
Saved. Heavy bolter.
Nice. Ooh, you have 2 wounds left. You know what? I'll take it. Because that has been the most annoying rhino in all of the land. I will load my incendiary shells now so that my shotguns do 2 damage. I'm gonna try and get 1 shotgun shell through. Needing 3s. Needing 5s, but I do get to reroll 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. 2 and 2 at AP 1.
4 ups. Save them
No,
both.
get out of here.
Save them both.
No.
No, you will not open this rhino.
Crack grenade. Ha. No.
Miss.
Okay, fine. That rhino won't die. The one centurion's gonna shoot at him, and then the other two are gonna shoot into the Tonka truck.
Into the rhino.
Okay. It's not a course. I don't get any rerolls. Didn't.
Nothing. Saves here, -2, so we got some. All right, that saves. And three go through. This might actually
3d3 damage.
This might kill it. This might kill him.
It does. Does he explode? Does he explode? No. Come on, I really wanted him to go down.
Big deal, though.
It is. It is. I needed him to die. Okay, good.
So we have all the storm bolters and the rockets that have shot. You got some wounds on the Mauler fiend, bringing it down to 7, and all the rest of the storm bolters are going into those berserkers. 10 wounds there. Let's see if I can make some saves.
Hold it -1.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, 6 die. Only 2 left. Icon Bear and the champion. Lieutenant, Apothecary, and your
Standard.
Warlord?
The Ancient.
Oh, the Ancient. Okay,
Yeah.
they're going to shoot into the berserkers as well. You got 3 pistol shots that went off, or 2 actually.
One more
dies. Okay, Icon Bearer dead. Only the champion left alive. 2 saves after all the drop pod went, and then he's also killed. The entire unit of berserkers did nothing this game. Oh, they failed their save. That is so huge, Skari. I can't believe the fail sauce. How many victory points could they have gotten? Second unit of Centurions made their shots. Killed 4 of my bikers back here, and took off 6 wounds from this bloodthirster. Even though I warp surged him, he's down to 1 wound left.
Death to the traitors!
No!
And the demons.
No!
So the Storm Raven is going to fly as it flies over, gonna shoot the rockets into the rhino.
Oh, good luck.
The hurricane, thank you. The hurricane bolters are into the bloodletters.
Sure. Okay.
And the assault cannon will shoot into the bikers.
Oh, okay, it's really the rhino that we care about.
It's the rhino that we care about. Come on, rockets!
And
one hit. Yes.
And
I only need 1.
And
no! Time for the Storm Talon to try and do what the Storm Raven could not. 2 crack rockets here, and the assault cannon will fire into the bikers as well.
Yes.
2 crack rockets. 1 hits. Yes, it won't hit finally.
Okay, that's
It's
a
only
win.
-2 though.
Only -2. It's a big deal. 5 up save.
Yeah,
I'm looking for a corn symbol right now.
1/3 of the time.
Corn
okay.
symbol. Corn symbol right now.
Well, that was close.
It's still good though, right?
I know.
No cracking of this rhino for you today.
Well,
Second Storm Talon?
try and do the same. He's gonna try and do better. Okay, rockets first. He hit. Does he wound more times? He did. Pressure's on you now.
That's a big deal. 5 ups.
Oh, yes.
Do explode. Do explode. No.
No. Okay.
Roll to see how many berserkers get injured or die. 1.
Just 1. Okay.
Second unit of Terminators are going to shoot at those corn berserkers that are creating that nice wall in front of your
You
characters.
did pause the save on your Molotov from a crack rocket.
And
Ooh.
I think that's every single one.
That's every single save. Interesting. Interesting.
Land Raider Crusader now shooting all of its shots into those berserkers, and there was another multi-melta that went to the Mauler Fiend, which I passed again.
You did.
But there are 10 wounds I went through with a combination of the assault cannons and the hurricane bolters, so see if I can save them. Yeah. -1 on all of these here, so I'm looking for 4 ups, and
not today. The
that's
hurricane.
7.
That's the squad.
7.
Run away!
Sounds like dogs.
Hey, they're not space wolves, okay? Brothers, it's time. Fell the demons and the traitors.
You shall not kill me. I will survive your Stormbolt attacks.
Okay, come on, yeah. Good job. Let's go, Holy Stormbolter. 2 saves of -1.
4 ups.
Yes!
No!
Yes! Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, you defeated me! Back into the warp I go!
Emperor's Champion shoots his bolt pistol. Hits. Wounds. That's right.
Actually took him out.
It is time for the Vindicator Vendetta to continue.
Been a round of fail. Now for the round of success. Possibly starting on my turn.
6 shots. Ooh!
That's not good. That's not good.
Yes, it is.
If you kill me, you're fair game.
I know, I
You're
know.
fair game.
That's fine. That's fine. Ooh!
Oh, 3?
3's to wound. Oh, two. No.
Go 3.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. 6 up safe, Skari. 6 up safe.
Oh, no. Don't do it.
Yes.
No.
Only one goes through.
No.
You cannot kill me this turn.
6.
You cannot kill me.
No.
Why did it?
No. This entire flank here fired into these Khorne berserkers. So 2 tactical squads and Contemptor Dreadnought, the lieutenant. They all fired into here and killed.
Oh, those berserkers.
They're dead now.
Swinging on over here on this side, we have these scouts disembarked, and they're going to shoot at this Land Raider. You've already been pinging shots off of it. It's down to 3 wounds. You spend a strat.
I do. I'm going to use Hellfire Shells on the little heavy bolter to try and do some mortal wounds to this Land Raider. But I'm going to start with the bolters first, just to see what they can do. That 1 bolter hit. Nothing. Okay, and now it's time. Hellfire Shells. Does it hit? It does.
Right,
okay, so. Land Raider. No!
1 wound left. He's down to 1.
And you know what? I'm gonna shoot the Thunderfire Cannon at you. 43. Well, you know, it's just gonna happen. Hitting on 2s and needing 6s. And there's no AP on that.
1 save.
Just straight up. 1 2-up save is needed.
Khorne, don't fail me now.
Come on.
Don't fail me now.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Charge phase, you have this Crusader unit.
Correct.
Against those cultists because you want this objective for some reason. And then over here, you have the Terminators. They charge into
Marshal
the
Augustine came in too.
And he did as well. And this unit of
Company veterans.
Yeah, but you didn't charge Khorne for some reason.
Because I don't want you to interrupt and murder me. I'm very
polite
brave.
But your Emperor's Champion did charge my Exalted Champion. Then over here, your scouts then moved closer to my Rhino filled with berserkers. So
say they're holding the door shut.
Just like that turn that I charged you and you interrupted me every other time, I'm going to be interrupting you.
I'm going to go and attack
So you really care about that objective over there?
Yes, I want to.
Oh, because it could possibly be the 8 victory.
It could be. It could be. You can see I'm pushing heavy.
I see.
I'm delay tactics, push.
So with your Death to the Traitor strat, re-rolling your hit rolls, you have managed to kill every single one of these cultists.
Ooh, chainswords for the win!
Right down to the last man.
Vroom vroom, I say. Vroom vroom. Come and meet the Fist of Balthus.
Skari, looking at the state of affairs of the board, over here.
What?
I'm interrupting your Dreadnought, so...
Not just any Dreadnought, that's Mr. Ironclad.
I'm going to stoke the nails, because I want my attacks to explode on 5. And I'm gonna veterans of the Longboard. Hitting you on 3s. And 5s and 6s are more. Yes. Stoke the nails, 6 extra hit rolls. Okay, got another couple there. Wounding you on 4, Skari.
Correct, with veterans of the Long War. Decent roll, nicely done.
And for the Power Fist, that does nothing.
Let's go, Ironclad, you got this, 5s. Only 5 damage. He has 3 remaining. Fine, the Ironclad will attack you next.
Really?
And I will spend a command point to Death to the Traitors. Hitting on 3s. Yeah. Death to the Traitors, I say. Yes, and then 2s to kill.
2s to kill, get some 1.
3. Ah ha ha.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
You still have 2 left, which you could kill me with, because they're berserkers.
Counter-offensive!
No!
I will interrupt you!
No.
So I'm gonna interrupt with the Mauler Fiend, and I'm gonna Demon Forge this, because there's no way that your HQ is gonna get the satisfaction of having his relic go off where all of my damage is reduced to 1. There's no way.
Tannhauser's bones.
My fists go first, so hitting on 4s, re-rolling. Getting all of the hits. Would you look at that? I'm gonna get the reaction because that's a good one. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling. Yes! Oh my goodness, that was like the same roll.
That was incredible.
Okay.
For the Emperor!
Only 1?
From my perspective is 1 survived. But I get to roll my Feel No Pains thanks to my Apothecary.
I'm gonna kill that guy!
Okay.
He's gonna die! Khorne's gonna get him!
But any 6s will make this very inefficient for you. So first things first. Power Sword guy, who always takes the first hit. Will the Apothecary make him soak up more damage? Yes!
No!
Yes! So he has to take... Okay, so he dies.
Oh wow, that's actually a big deal.
1 more. Will the Apothecary make your sacrifice be not in vain? No.
He dies.
That's inefficient for you. Now for the last guy.
Last guy. Okay, it'll be over him over here. Come on, needing a 6. Yes!
No!
2! Woo!
Lash your tendril attacks now.
Yeah,
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Okay, Demon Forge. Gonna re-roll some stuff. Okay, that's excellent.
Not bad, not bad.
On threes once again.
Okay.
What?
Demon Forge, Demon Forge.
Okay,
Good thing for Demon Forge.
Good thing we got the
Let's
Demon
just
Forge.
pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
no! Okay, look at that. That's 5
5
wounds.
Nice.
-2.
4 ups. And will the Apothecary save him? No. He goes down.
All right. You know what? That's okay.
Foul champion of chaos, I challenge you to single-handed combat with my sweeping blows.
Death to the false emperor.
He is my friend. Rerolling all hits and wounds against characters.
Hey, I get something similar.
Yeah. Aha! Take a lot of them. 5.
What's your AP?
AP 3. And 2 damage each. Slay you! I do. I will slay you. Good.
He goes down. That's 8 CP for you.
Excellent.
Scratch that. I take that back. That's 8 victory points, not CP.
Nah.
Are you gonna file it?
No, hell no. Marshal Augustine will now go. He gets 4 base attacks, plus Angels of Death, plus Imperium Sword, plus Fires of Devotion, plus Master at Arms. I will spend 1 command point, Fury of the First, so he gets +1 hit. Okay, hitting on 2s to wounding on 3s.
5 up invuln save.
12 damage.
Oh, yeah, that kills me.
Does he explode?
Do I explode?
No. Have you ever watched Dawn of War? Climbs on his back.
And for the move blocking?
They could have hit the Mauler Fiend as they died because of the banner on 4s, but I just forgot that, so that's okay.
Now I'll actually attack without having to interrupt with my Berserkers against your Dreadnought. I'll start with the Power Fist.
You still have all the bonuses up?
Okay, yeah, but it doesn't really matter. I only got 1 hit.
Okay.
And that's a wound.
Wait, 5 up invul.
That's a wound. Well, don't do that. Come on.
Faith and Fury.
What are you doing? You gotta stop. Here, I'll just combine all the chain swords and all the other attacks from the other dude. Okay, we got a couple 5s there, so
Nice.
that's the stoking of the nails, and so we'll add another one there, and 4s to wound.
Correct.
3 wounds,
Ooh.
that's enough, that's enough. 5
I need
ups.
to do... No!
He dies! Yes!
He's going down! At least explode! No! The
Chain
death of the
axes.
Ironclad.
End of Black Templars turn 2.
Skari scores an additional 10 victory points for holding 5 objectives and 16 for killing 2 characters during the turn, for a total of 39 victory points for the Black Templars and 28 victory points for the World Eaters. What surprised you in that round?
That rhino! I charged the berserkers inside and they killed me!
It's fantastic.
No, it wasn't!
Yes, it was. Oh, come on. Khorne loved it.
My Empress Champion is in front of my entire army,
Yes, he
holding the entire flank. He's going to transhuman, and he's gonna brace!
What really shocked me was actually those berserkers failing the charge and with the Icon of Wrath reroll, completely failing. You had 3 characters right, just asking for it. Nothing! No! They failed the charge!
Emperor protects!
So my goal for the next round is Terminators come in, kill as much as they can, and then hopefully get some charges so I can just kill more, because Berserkers are a little bit of a limited commodity right now. 2 full squads, and then 1 2-man squad. That's all I have.
And 1 is not coming out this turn.
No, because you trapped it with your scouts!
Ah!
First and foremost, we have all units get +1 to charge. Then we have +1 AP in combat, +1 attack in combat, and we have -1 saves. Everything, including invuln saves. So things will die faster and quicker.
There's 3 to go.
They're a little bit harder to get, but
We're gonna get there.
possibly get it.
If you keep on failing morale tests.
I should mention
I
that
think we're at
we didn't
3.
get this on camera, but I did fail those cultists over there on that side. These
Oh, they
bloodletters,
passed.
the bloodletters
They
were
passed.
fine.
So we're at 2. 2 failed morale
Only
tests.
2. Rolling a D8 to see which objective is worth more. I see Skari wants his, obviously. I want mine, it'd be amazing, but let's see what we can get. 2! 2.
2. Is it this one? Yes,
Yeah,
it is this
it
one.
is that
1,
one.
2, 3.
Oh, that's not good. I killed at least one thing in close combat last round, so the favor of Khorne dictates that I get my character's reroll hits and wounds.
Are you gonna remember it this time?
Well, my characters didn't really attack last time.
That's true. They didn't attack at all. But
so, yes,
this time
I will remember it this turn because I'm actually gonna use it
ooh,
this time.
that's so good. So much better than one command point. I was just thinking, Dave.
Yes.
You know why this is 8 points this turn?
Why?
Because I've killed some stuff and Khorne likes me better now.
You know what? You're saying words that are kind of funny, so I'm okay with you saying those words.
That's right, regardless of whether or not I want to or not.
Moral victory, yes! Just to recap what I did in the movement phase, my bloodletters moved around here so as to be able to charge your dudes that came in. I have deep struck my Terminators, all 3 units, otherwise they would not be able to.
The favored retinues have arrived.
My Khorne Berserkers have moved up, they've disembarked out of the Rhino moved over, and then my HQs have moved forward as well. We have this Terminator squad back there, ready to do some stuff, shoot things, possibly charge things.
Correct.
Over here, look at all the things that have surrounded your Emperor's Champion. My Lord of Skulls is ignoring you.
This is a great picture, by the way. Empress Champion. You just zoom out, literally surrounded. Like, come here so I can hit you with my sword.
The Khorne surrounds. And then we have this Terminator unit. They are the Lightning Claw ones, and then the other Terminator unit. And then my Obliterators also moved up so that they can gain range to your Thunderfire cannon because I want my Bloodthirster to charge your Omnissiah praying.
It's just a Tech Marine Gunner.
Is he just a Tech Marine Gunner? But he's a character, is he not?
He is a character.
Yeah, he's a VP.
There's a lot of victory points in this little area here.
I see the points. And then we have my Lords of Skulls kind of moving forward and doing what they're going to do. So let's go on to the shooting phase.
I like it.
The Terminator unit is shooting your Terminator units.
I have 10 saves to make it. -1 saves because of the fury of Khorne. So 3 ups. Ooh!
Oh! Okay, Combi Melta. Rerolling because of the Chaos Lord nearby. That's a hit. Wounding you on a 3. That's a wound.
Okay.
Can you make this 6 up involved?
6 up involved. No!
Oh, goes through. All right, damage now. Damage.
D6. 6 up, feel no pain. Come on, Apothecary. Prove your worth. No. Okay.
Takes out a Terminator.
Banner. On a 4 up, he gets to shoot you.
Okay.
As he dies. He does! Yes! He's gonna shoot the Khorne Berserkers.
No! That's not Khorne of you! Not Khorne of you to do that!
Ah, brothers, I will protect you as I die. I'm going to kill some Khorne Berserkers now. Hitting on 3s with Chapter Master rerolls, because I have Chapter Master rerolls. And winning on 4s. Oh, take 3 at -1, because I'm still in Tactical Doctrine. That's 5 ups. Yes, yes.
Kill 2!
Now I will take him. There we go. Bloop.
Lord of Skulls, shooting all of these veterans out front. How many shots do I get? 5. Excellent.
Demon Forged?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
It's auto-include every
100%.
Reroll. Okay, another 2
3.
go through, so -2, -3.
So 3 5-up invulnerable saves for the company veterans. 1 takes 2 damage. The Apothecary is within 6 of the squad. Yes!
This is not Khorne of you!
Oh my gosh!
Stop supposed to die! This is not Khorne of you!
Gatling cannon now!
Hitting on 3s now with a Gatling cannon, re-rolling all misses.
Demon Forge.
All the misses re-rolled. And then wounding on 3s once again, re-rolling. Oh, this is better, this is better. Oh yes.
Much
Okay,
better?
That's
How many?
9.
9?
All right, so you save this, you freak.
5s. You're gonna. I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
That's more like it.
That's more like it. 6 of them go through. Let's see if this Apothecary can prove his worth again.
That Apothecary is gonna die so bad. He is not Khorne at all.
First one. Oh, 1 dice.
Yes.
Okay. Second one.
Yeah.
2 die. Third one.
Yes.
Come on, I need you to save at least 1. No! And then 4 damage on the last. There was the one I needed.
Yes.
Opening
the way.
God.
For the Berserker.
Before that happens, they each get to maybe shoot you with a grenade. Hiya! 2. 2 of them. Gonna roll 2. We're gonna just roll 2 crack grenades. Yeah. And 3s. Yeah, 1.
5 up again on the Berserker, and I fail.
Yes.
Skari,
What?
as you can see, the objectives have changed to
No.
chaos objectives.
No, the
This building-
ground itself is oozing
And
with chaos.
yes, the chaos is so much, it is overtaking this battlefield.
Wait,
And amongst all the shenanigans, I am firing some meltas at your
I
Empress
failed my
champion.
invul save.
You did.
So you get a D6 damage on my Empress Champion.
Here it is.
Which is exciting.
Ready for it? Ready for it?
Yes, yes! You chaos fool! You cannot fell me with melter guns!
Well then maybe last cannons on Land Raider will do something. How do you like this non-corn activity? That's how it feels.
Well, you know, we'll see, because blood armor. You need 3. Yes! 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 Blood armor!
Heavy bolters did nothing, but the Havoc launcher somehow gets a wound off. 1 left, 1 save to make. Can you do it?
Cry havoc and let loose the dogs of war. I need a save! Yes! Yeah!
Meanwhile, the Lord of Skulls fired all his shots into the Land Raider, finished it off, and you failed 5 of the rolls.
So all the neophytes are now
Neophytes are
dead.
dead.
They died.
Awesome, only 10 left.
They hadn't learned how to get out of a Land Raider yet.
Amazing. Vindicator Vendetta, though. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Let's see how many shots I get.
Smoke screen.
Let's see you do it without it. I challenge you.
No.
I challenge you to do it without it. I don't have a smoke screen.
No.
It's not a fair fight. Not fair at all.
No, I don't have to fight fair against traitors.
Well, you know what? Without a fair fight, I'm still gonna win. How many shots do I get?
Okay, okay.
1. Oh, come on. Come on.
Yes!
That's a miss.
Yes, not even a reroll.
It's not
Good.
even a reroll.
Good.
That's so ridiculous. Well, it looks like the Emperor's champion has really thick plot armor. Because he wants to be taken out in close combat. Thinned out the ranks back here so your character is exposed.
He is.
The Emperor's children.
They're not here.
Emperor's, they're not here.
They're not here at all.
But they want to be here. Yeah.
Yes, they
Emperor's
do.
champion,
They're
on the
very
other hand.
jealous of Khorne.
Lord of Skulls?
Yeah?
You're going to charge the Emperor's champion.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't have to get this on camera. I just want to see your reaction.
No, here's fine.
Okay.
Run him over, why don't you?
will. That is good. Oh, darn. I should have.
wow,
That would have been a
amazing.
great roll for my Terminators.
That would have been a great roll to go here.
Last charge, Bloodthirster into your.
Well, the Flame Raid hit 6 times, didn't do damage. The Bolt Pistol hit. I overcharged the Plasma Cutter, rolled a 1. Dead.
Did you just take my glory away?
I did! Let's just say Plasma has not been my friend this game.
I think that's still 8 victory points.
That is for you. I killed it. So does that mean I get 8 victory points?
There's 8 victory points floating around there somewhere in the fight phase. These Khorne Berserkers are going to attack those 2 characters. All those skulls, they look so juicy. Pop some strats to make them attack better.
Well, I can't really do any stratagems yet. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and fail miserably, because the scent of your failure will be music to my nose. No, I did Vicious Riposte on that Crusader squad and the scouts over here. So since that lord only has 2 wounds left, I'm hoping he kills a lot of scouts and I just kill him with mortal wounds. And then over here you have 2 berserkers left and the bloodletters. So I'm hoping to do some damage with Vicious Riposte, which will allow me to not have to interrupt with them.
2 berserkers into the apothecary first, so that I can get rid of that pesky 6-up deny wounds. With charges and extra attacks because of deaths and world eaters, I have 6 attacks each. That's 12 attacks. Plus I did stoke the nails because, you know, 5s and 6s are great. So let's go ahead and roll that. That looks like it's decent. And for the stoke in the nails, excellent. That was
amazing.
really good.
That was good.
Now wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Okay, looks like a decent amount. We got a total of 7.
Because of all the crazy warp stuff that's happening. 6s. Oh, and then I get a 6-up Feel No Pain. Come on, Apothecary. No, he's gonna go down.
Wow.
That's 8 more victory points. However, I will be spending 2 command points to attack and death. 6 attacks because of the mission rules. 3s, and the chaplain is nearby to give him reroll misses. Excellent.
Hi, Jay.
And 4s to wound.
So I need 6s now to make this.
You do. Before the apothecary goes down, he takes out 2 with him.
So 2 berserkers die. Now for the 2 that are left, including the power fist. Here's the power fist, dude. That 6 is great. Stoke in the nails. 4s hit. And 3s to wound.
Correct, because of super mini transhuman.
So that's 2 that go through.
Needing 6s.
6s.
4 damage, he's just gonna go down.
He'll go down.
And he will also only in death to the end.
I spend those CP.
I definitely will. 5 attacks with all this mission rules. Ooh, he hits 5 times. And he wounds on 3s with his power axe. And kills 4. So the berserkers will go down. However, he goes down.
And you know what? I'm okay with this. And the reason why is because they just got 16 victory points.
However, now that your attack is over, I will now interrupt.
Oh, you would.
I would. Marshal Augustine will turn to face and will attack your juggernaut lord.
Varric Bladeborn!
Varric Bladeborn!
Why are you attacking him?
Face me!
I'm surrounded on either side. No!
And I shall fury of the first as well. Come on, Marshal Augustine, your time is nigh. Thank goodness he furied of the first. And needing 3s. Take that, Chaos. 5 wounds.
Gotta make 5 of these, and they're 5 up because of the scenario. For the first one.
Oh, you're just gonna roll 1 at a time, are you?
Yes.
For dramatic
Yes.
effect?
Oh!
He takes 3 damage.
And next.
Okay.
Yes! Ah! Vengeance! Vengeance is coming! I'm gonna go next over here with the Chaos Lord attacking your scouts. I stoked the nails to get extra attacks, and this is my final result with my wounds. 8 wounds in total.
Okay.
Khorne wants it.
Neophytes, nope.
And
They're gonna go down.
die.
However, vicious riposte.
Oh no.
Need 5s. You have 2 wounds remaining on that.
do.
Come on. Make your death not in vain. Yes. Vicious riposte. But now the berserkers will be free.
You have the berserkers over here.
Yeah.
And I killed everyone with their first round of attacks. But
8.
because you have vicious riposte,
That's right.
you can see how
Make
many
your
died.
deaths worthwhile.
Only 1.
Ooh, the Power Fist just goes on a tearing rampage.
alive.
And you got 7 wounds with the Power Fist.
did.
He went
Because I stoked the nails.
bonkers.
Terminators are going to attack.
And I will only in death to the end.
That's kind of an obvious death.
So I have 5 attacks, you charged me, and the mission special rule, and I'm going to use the sweep attacks all into the Terminators.
Sweep attack. Does he have 2 modes?
He does.
He's a mini Titanic.
He is. Sweep, which is 2 damage, and then poke, which is 3 damage,
Oh, jeez.
but -1 to hit. So, yeah.
All right, sweep.
Okay, sweep attacks on 2s. Yeah. Needing 3s to win the Terminators. Come on. Yes. That would be 5.
That's 6s.
Yes, it is.
And 5
2
died.
damage each.
Skari, why didn't you tell me you could do that?
I would never disclose information to a traitor or heretic. The invulnerability of my Vindicator has proven to be a detriment.
Yes, it did not die.
Narratively, they have to kill each other. If for this mission, makes them invulnerable, which allowed
Exactly.
you to rat me.
How does it feel to be wrapped and trapped for a round and not be able to do anything with the unit?
I don't want to have to spend my 2 lost CPs on Desperate Breakout.
End of World Eaters, turn 3. I score 12 victory points for holding 6 objectives and 32 victory points for killing 4 enemy characters, therefore getting 44 victory points in total this battle round for me, for a total of 72 victory points, just 16 points away from the 88 victory points to win this game. Skari, on the other hand, did manage to kill 2 characters of his own, bringing his score to 55 victory points, now going into his turn. Beginning of your turn, Skari, favor of Khorne.
I don't know why I'm rolling this, it's heretical. But,
Is it heretical?
yeah.
It's a blessing from the blood god.
Ooh, 3, what's that
That's
do?
number, it better not be a command point.
I don't know. No, it's 2, 2 is a command point, I know that one.
You pick a unit, it moves towards the nearest enemy unit.
Huh, well that's interesting. They just want to murder some, you know what?
Ooh.
Bloodlust.
that's-
Bloodlust. Bloodlust. Good.
Yes, you think you can kill me in combat? Come at me, I must break you!
So is that Khorne the Betrayer or Khorne the Impaler?
Yes!
So as you're doing your stuff at the beginning of your turn, I bet some people have a question as to why Khorne isn't in battle. It's because I tried to charge that unit of more skulls with your apothecary and the
The
champion
banner
beside
bearer,
him, banner.
and the lieutenant.
But
You
he
wanted
failed
to
the charge.
sidestep. You wanted to sidestep Marshal Augustine.
Yeah, 3 skulls versus 1. He went for the 3 skulls, but he failed the charge, which sucks.
Now you know.
Now you guys
The
know.
more you know. Bling.
And the Lord of Skulls wanted
Tried
to
to
also
charge here. This chaplain.
Yeah, it was actually that chaplain right there, but failed because it was a character.
You would have won last turn.
It's a
if,
chance of
if
it,
you
yeah.
killed him.
Uh-huh.
And you killed him.
Yes.
That was 16 points that you need.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
how many I need. So don't lose characters in your turn, otherwise I win.
That's true. O you shock and awe, avenge your fallen brothers. This is what the fires of battle will make you believe and do. Arg. Go get him. Yes, fury for the Emperor.
Devastators. Shooting at these Terminators. You got a lot of shots off and you killed a bunch. There's 2 left that are protecting that Lord. I am close to this vehicle.
Correct, so
And
I
there's
have to
other
get rid of
units,
them.
yes. You gotta get rid of all
I
the
have to get rid of
Terminators.
them.
Centurions there, split firing, some wounds off of the Lord of Skulls, but you did manage to take off the last Terminator.
I did.
That Lord is out in the open.
Definitely is.
Storm Talon now, attacking the Lord. Crack Rocket, hit and wounded.
That's correct.
That's it.
Oh, he's okay.
All right, this matters, 8 victory points.
That's right. Assault can. 2 saves.
Looks like I saved both.
He's good. Second Storm Talon. 2 crack rockets into the Lord. 1 hit again. 1 wound again.
1 save again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this may not happen.
Oh my god. Assault cannon, come on. Ooh. Aim true. Only 2. Yeah, takes a wound.
What's going on over here? I do have a Chaos Lord in Terminator armor. And you did fly up here all sneakily. So let's see.
Go, trusty Landspeeder. 2 hits. Come on, trusty Landspeeder. 2 wounds. Oh, 1 goes through. D6 plus 2. Yes.
Now over here we have this Bloodthirster. I did Warp Surge, so 4 up
You
in
did.
roll, but -1 technically, and then whatever else is.
Plus 1, -1.
Yeah.
It's affected me as much as it's affected you.
It has.
It has been brutal.
Yeah, absolutely. Over on this side, you've managed to take down 7 wounds. Bloodthirster's down to 1. All of those tactical units fired. So this last squad fired at the beast. You got 3 regular bolter rounds, yes, and then 2 plasmas that went through?
Correct.
Okay, 3 regular bolters first.
Let's see if they can bring him down with holy bolter fire.
So first, okay.
I think he goes down.
That's it. That's it right there. He fails right there.
That was so climactic. Back to the warp with you.
At the end of the charge phase, you made all these charges into the Lord and into Khorne. Yeah, that's fine. There's some
Of course, over here too.
But really, these are the ones that matter.
They are indeed. Let's go, brothers of the Terminators. Under the auspices of all the characters watching you, Khorne the Betrayer must fall.
I shall have good stories to tell friend Argotol afterwards.
The Terminators will have 2 attacks, +1 for shock assault, +1 for the mission, +1 for the fires of devotion. The 3 power fists hitting on 4s, but re-rolling because of chapter master re-rolls and also chaplain intoning litanies nearby. And needing 2s to wound Khorne the Betrayer. Ooh, almost 8. Almost. You can just take 8 if you want.
Okay, I'll just take 8.
Okay.
Do you think, can you confidently do it with 8?
I don't know.
Are you willing to forego one of those wounds?
Yeah, I still have a chain fist and a power sword.
Roar for the blood god!
Oh, so close. Khorne dead! Dead! Woo! He died! Traitor! Heretic! Fool!
I will see you in the warp.
I'm gonna interrupt you and I'll stoke the nails at the same time. And, okay, get a
Nice.
couple more because of that, and re-rolling this because I affect myself. And wounding you on 3s. Only 4.
I will take it on neophytes. 6s.
And they die.
And then another guy. Ooh, 1 lives. With a wound. Okay, time to deal the Khorne Lord.
Oh, no re-rolls this time.
I've burned through 62 command points this game.
5 up pinball. Saved 1, 4 go through,
4
1
go
damage
through.
left.
Okay, it'll be the sword brother that's gonna do the rest, hopefully. 3s. Okay, 4s with re-rolls because he has lightning claws. 3. Just got him.
Enough.
End of Black Templars turn 3. Skari holds 5 objectives, one of which is the 8 victory point objective. That plus all of the characters he has killed has brought his total victory point score to 103. That wins him the game.
Heretic Astartes is the best Warhammer 40k army. Statement's been made. Let the floodgate of comments begin.
My personal metric for judging that is rule of cool, of course. Many years ago, when Matt and I started our first wargaming club, he gravitated towards the Tyranids, and I was drawn to something a little more ferociously compelling. The Chaos Space Marines. Over the past 8 months, I've partnered with Lazy Squire Games to create miniatures. The question they asked me was, Dave, if you could have any models you wanted, what would they be? Without hesitation, I said, I want to make my own Chaos models. But Dave, you can't do that. First off, it's GW's IP. Secondly, it wouldn't be your own thing. It would be their thing. Back up a second here. I never said I wanted to make Chaos Space Marines. I want to make my own models. Are they inspired by Chaos Space Marines? Well, absolutely they are. I'm a huge fan of GW and what they've done for Heretic Astartes. This is actually the reason why I want to create my own models. It's because I love 40k. This has sparked a hunger to create something truly spectacular. All right, Dave, fair enough. So how are we gonna do this? Well, let's begin by grabbing inspirations from many places, not just GW. I want an armored warrior, a bloodthirsty savage charging into battle with a faceplate on his helmet in the shape of a skull. He needs to look menacing, brutal, impressive. As a kid, I watched Willow. General Kale was awesome looking. Let's grab elements from that. I also played Mortal Kombat, and the Emperor looked sick. Throw in some Vikings, a tad of The Witcher, and behold, Lord Tyrek was born. When they first showed me the sculpt, I just about jumped out of my chair. I was so impressed, it was exactly what I was looking for, and I can call him my own. Well, what's next, Dave? Let's do it all! I've always loved the idea of the warp corrupting sisters, so I ran a poll asking your opinion on the matter. Let's just say you were in favor of the idea. Well, Dave, if this is going to be a full miniatures line, we need to add a lot more sculpts. Well, okay then. I now present to you Ravaged Star, Armies of the Veil Touched, a new line of highly detailed sci-fi miniatures for use in your favorite tabletop games. This crowdfunding campaign is for the first faction, the Veil Touched, and includes corrupted soldiers hell-bent on destroying any and every planet within their vast reach. Lord Davicus and his army were tasked with exploring the other side of the Veil, an enigmatic shimmering wall on the edge of the known universe. After 3 weeks of communication silence, they were declared dead and their mission shelved. 60 years later, Davicus and his men emerged from the Veil, alive, but forever changed. An alien corruption pulsated within their hearts, bending their will to a new master. So first off, I gotta tell you, we're in pre-campaign right now. The campaign hasn't launched yet, so when you follow that link in the description, it'll bring you to the pre-campaign page, and it'll show you all of the minis that you get in the starter box. And as a bonus, if you follow the campaign page, you get a free mini with your pledge. Lord Tyrek. More details on him later. So if you're a fan of miniatures on 32mm bases and you love high detail in your models, then you're gonna wanna look at this campaign, which by the way, is for physical miniatures. This is not for STL files. Now because we're still in the pre-campaign phase, we actually have a lot more to reveal, which we'll add to this page before we actually launch. So make sure you follow it so that you can get those juicy details. Back to Lord Tyrek, who was Davicus' childhood friend and most trusted comrade in arms. Lord Tyrek is a masterful tactician and a brutal combatant. When Davicus was tasked with exploring beyond the Veil, Tyrek did not hesitate to join him. He was at Davicus' side when they crossed that mysterious barrier, but was conspicuously absent from the ranks of the Veil Touched when they returned decades later. Tyrek is a lord unto himself, and you would very easily be able to lead an army with him in whatever tabletop war game you choose to proxy these models in, or you can just simply choose to collect and paint them. It really doesn't matter. It's entirely up to you. Here's a bit of a secret. That follower count on the campaign preview page is a barometer which tells us what we're able to produce for you guys. The higher that follower count goes, the more minis we're able to add to the campaign, and the more feasible it becomes during production. I've been waiting a long time to fully reveal these minis to you guys, and I'm super excited to see your reactions. So leave a comment on the campaign page so that I can read them and I'll respond to them. For those unfamiliar with Lazy Squire Games, they've actually funded a few successful board games. As you can see, they are really good at what they do. Not only are their games fun, but the miniatures pass the quality test, which is the most important thing in this campaign. The miniatures only campaign, which is what we're doing right now.